which kind food? Mama Coco, Ogbolo soup, which kind soup? So, but this one is not Ogbolo soup, this one is jollof rice. And I hope you guys will like it, hopefully. So, the first on our list is our rice. This is the rice I'm going to be using. Okay. So, in that rice, I'm just going to add hot water into it. We are not going to boil it on the fire. We are just going to add hot water inside the bowl. So next on our list, we have our goat meat here, and we have our turkey here, and we'll have our crayfish and pepper there, and we'll have our groundnut oil here. So if that is not enough, we are going to add from here to it. That is our groundnut oil. So next on our list, we have our crayfish cube, and we have our this is chicken spices. This is spices also, but chicken spices here. So we have our tin tomatoes. This is the Rica tin tomatoes, and we have our black pepper, and we have our cinnamon powder. We have our thyme, and we have our curry, and we have our aromat mixed spices seasoning. So, and we have our bay leaf, and we have our seasoning. This seasoning is very nice, guys. You can try to use it in your home. It's very nice. City Spice or Spice City. So it's seasoning powder, stew and jollof. That is what is really made of. Oh, it's made because of that. So you see all the ingredients that they use to make this spice is very nice. So I like it a lot. I've used it before. You can see it's not new, but it's a whole lot inside one packet. So I have my garlic, ginger, onions in this plate. So I have my fresh tomato, I have my shrimps, and I have my butter. You know, without butter you cannot cook jollof. So, and I have my maggi cube. I hope it's somewhere here. Yeah, I have no maggi and 1 star maggi. So what we will do now, I will just boil hot water in here, and I will use it to, I will add it on top of my rice, and I will allow it to rest. So I will season the meat. Let me wash it, so when I'm going to seasoning it, I'm going to show it to you guys, because I want you all to be a part of this jollof rice. So, but if you are around me and you are interested in eating this food, please, you are welcome. I see you. So my meat is washed, very clean. So first I will add salt. I don't know if I introduced this earlier, but it was here on this table. So I will just add my bay leaf inside it, and I will add all the seasoning I showed you earlier. That is the chicken seasoning. This is the fish seasoning. So I will add 1 maggi cube to it. So now we'll just add the aromat, just little. Now add the curry powder, and I'll add the thyme. So I will add the cinnamon powder, and I will just add the black pepper. And I will add my onion. 1 onion, so I've sliced it here. So, but there is no water yet. I will just put it on on top of the gas. I've on it already, so I will just cover it up. I will allow it to boil for like 5 minutes. So I will now turn it together. So now I will add water so that it can boil together, so that our meat will be very tasty. So if you want all the ingredients to stick inside the meat and have a very good taste, this is what you should do. Don't put water in the first place. Allow it to boil maybe 2 minutes. I will just take my spoon and turn it together, and I will still cover it. So later I will add water. Yeah. So to my rice, this is hot water here already. I will just add hot water inside. You will allow the water to cover it up. Then grab your turning stick, just turn it up immediately. So in this process, if you like, you can add salt, but I'm not going to add salt to it. If you don't want to do like this, the way I'm doing now, just add salt so it will not stick together. So after mixing it like this successfully, just cover it up and leave it for 5 minutes. Then we'll wash it. So we'll continue. Okay, now we'll just blend my tomato, crayfish, pepper, all these things. So this ginger will just peel off the skin and peel off the skin of the garlic and onions. I will be using half of that. You know, we are using one to boil the meat. So I will just blend all of this together once the rice is there soaking. So guys, keep watching and keep enjoying the video. So now we are going to check on our meat. So it's time to turn it together. So as you know, there is no water yet. Oh, you cannot imagine this. The smell already. The aroma is something else. Oh my God. Wow. Still one place, John. I'm using one hand to hold the phone, so that is why it's like that. Okay, once you have mixed it like this, don't put water yet. Cover it up. After 2 minutes, we'll now add our water. So let's allow it. So now we are checking back on our meat. You see how gorgeous it's looking. So we'll now add our shrimps to it. I will add water. So don't worry if you are adding a lot of water, because we are going to use it to prepare our stew. So it's not a problem at all. We need the meat stock. We need it to make our sauce for the jollof. So you turn together so it will not burn. You stay together. So once you have done that successfully, just cover it up like so for it to done. So all that needs to be blended, they are here inside the blender. So all I have to do now is to blend it. The pepper, the onion, the crayfish, the garlic, the ginger, the onion, part of the onion anyway. I have 2 onions. I've used one to boil the meat. I have half of this in here. So we'll be using this to fry the stew. So 2 onion is okay for this recipe. So I just have to blend this now together. So I will just mute it so that the noise will not disturb us. So everything that needs to be blended, they are all well blend immediately, and it's okay now. You can see for yourself I blend them together. So to our rice, remember our rice that will cover up earlier. So I will just add cold water inside it now. So I will take this one and use this one in mixing it together. And I will just be I think I can carry it. Let me remove a little water. So basically you just keep adding water and throw the dirty one away until everything is clean, until you don't get any other unclean water coming out of it. So that is our aim. So we'll just wash, keep washing it like so. But I have my filter here. I'm just doing it like this because it's heavy for me to carry it with one hand, because I just want to show you everything I'm doing. I don't want to skip anything. So I'll just do like so. I'll be removing it. So I will see if I can carry it now. Just carry it like so, and I will just turn it in here like this to remove all the water. Now add another clean water. So now it's cool. I can really put my hand now. So as you can see, it's clean now. So I will just remove this like this. Add it on top of that. Throw this one away. Add my rice inside like that. We have to remove all the water inside the bowl so that it will not be soaking. We don't want our rice to be soft. We want it to be done but not really soft. So that one is okay. I will just add water here. Okay, so we'll just add it like that. So our rice is washed. So we'll just check on our meat. How is doing? It's ready, so we can just start frying immediately. Okay, we still have to give it just little time. It's almost okay. 3 minutes time, our meat should be ready to fry. So let's allow it a little time. So we're checking on our meat. It's okay like this. Yeah, even this other meat is even soft. So we'll just remove it and it's ready to fry. So I will just put it aside, and I will just put my frying pan on the fire. So then I will just separate the meat from the meat stock so that we can fry easily. So guys, I have to do that. So our frying pan is dried off. All the water is dried off already, so I just had this oil first. I've used it before once, but it's not bad, it's good for frying. So like I said, if it's not enough, I have other oil to add, but I think this is okay for the frying. Yeah, it's okay, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just allow it to hot, so we'll start frying our meat. So our oil is hot, so I will just add this half onion inside. So reason for that, so our oil will not be spreading everywhere too much. So we'll just allow that one to dry. So I will just cover it up and we'll check on it again so that the oil will not be spreading everywhere too much. So I still have to cover it. So the onion is to give it a good taste and to make the oil not to to spread everywhere too much. So that's the reason for that anyways. So while the meat is frying, so I will remove the bay leaf. We don't need it anymore. The bay leaf has done its part already, so we have to remove it now. So I'm just checking there is more. Okay, as you can see, there's nothing inside now apart from the shrimps. Okay. I still find one. Yeah, I found one little one inside. So we remove it. I will just allow that to rest. So we'll check on our meat. Okay, so I have to give it time before I turn it. So let's see if we can turn it over. It's even beginning to dry so much. So we allow this other part to dry as well. So we are going to check if this one is ready. Okay, I think it's okay like this. I don't want to remove the onion because I'm still going to be needing it. So now we'll just add the other mix. And basically we just stir it together. So once it's done like that, we also cover it up and allow it to dry a little, but this one will not allow it to dry too much like this other part, because that one is strong already. I'm going to check on our other mix to see how it's going. So if you don't even want to fry this one, it's not a problem, but if you want to fry, you can fry it. But since it's jollof you are using it to make, it's better to fry. But if it's soup or something, maybe you don't even need to fry it. So we have to have a little bit of that crunchy taste. When you are eating it, it's bubbling in your mouth. So we just allow it more time. So let's give it more time. More time. Let's check on it. Like I said before, we'll not allow it to dry too much. I think this is the space I want. This is how I want it to be, and it's okay like this. Come on. Okay, we'll just remove the oil from the fire and we set the meat aside because it's ready and okay. So we'll set this oil aside. We'll be needing it later, but we'll set it aside and we'll put another pot already washed. We'll put it on the fire. This is the pot we are going to use to make the jollof. So let's keep on doing it. Let's get down on this video. So the one we have been doing since we are not doing this video. So let's get down on it. This is business. So if you miss this part, you have missed your jollof. So this part is very important, guys. So let's allow the pot to dry. We continue. I will show you, so don't go anywhere. Keep washing. So as you can see, the pot is dry. So since this other one is still hot, I will just remove it to the other side first, and I will just gently add the oil to this pot, just like so. I don't want the dirty to go inside, so it's okay like that. So back to the fire. This oil is not too much. Just hope it's not too much, but if it's too much, I will remove it later. But let's see how it goes. But I hope it's okay. So now we'll just add salt. Add our salt, then we'll add our onion. We'll add our onion. turn it together like this. Don't allow that to steam together for like 2 minutes or so. So as you can see, the color is brown already. It has changed color now, which means you cannot add another thing. So these are my fresh tomatoes, pepper, and every other thing I've made earlier. Just add it. So we'll just cover it up because of how it's destroying everywhere. How it's messing everywhere up. So I just cover it for a moment. So I will open it back now that it's relaxed, and I will stir together. Now we'll just allow it to boil for some time before I will add the tomatoes paste. Check. Now that it's boiling like this together, so I will now add our tomatoes paste I showed you earlier. We'll add everything. I will stir immediately and mix it together. So now you want to lower your gas unless it will burn. So it was 6 before, I have to reduce it to 4. Immediately I add the tomatoes paste, I just reduce it so this thing can done beautifully without getting burned. So now we'll still cover it up. I'll cover it up. So we are going to check how our sauce is doing. So once it's doing like that, just remove it from that hot place so that you don't have to clean too much when your food is ready. As you can see, our stew is doing well. So I still have to give it more time because this is already a lot. Allow it to done. I'm going to still check on it again. Wow, you see how nice it's looking. So now you can see that our tomatoes is done already without being told. You know it's okay. So now we can quietly add our meat stock, the one we used to boil our meat earlier. So we'll just add it, everything. So once that is done, I'll put it back there and I will stir together. Now we'll just add the shrimps immediately, and I will add I'll add some of the black pepper. You know we have other red pepper inside already. So I will just repeat all the old spices that I've used before. I will put everything in there. Mango cube, the star maggi I showed you earlier, I will just add that one as well. So all this one, I will just repeat it. I will add everything, and I will add more salt. So the jollof spice I showed you already, still want jollof seasoning powder. So I will just add this one as well. Let me open it well. So I think that is okay. Now I'll just stir together. So I will just cover it up once again. So I will add curry and thyme to it. This is curry. I will add more curry, and I'll add more thyme, and I will just stir together. And I will allow it to boil, then I taste for salt before we add our rice. So let's take cover it up. So this is the rice spices. I will be adding this as well, but I put it in a different container. So but I write rice spices, so I will remember to use it. So I will just add half spoon of this tin spoon. I will be adding to our pot. So as you can see, it's boiling. So let's allow it. So this is it. It's for jollof, not for any other thing, just for only jollof. So I've thrown the packet away, so that is why I just put it there. It's very good for jollof. So let's see how our stew is doing. As you can see, it's doing well. So it's time to add the rice. It's time to add the rice, but let me taste for salt. So I have removed from the stew. Is too much. I had some here. So now we'll start adding our rice. So at this point you can remove it from the fire like I did. I just remove it from the fire, so I mix it on the floor together. Not really floor, but from the hot place. So I will just mix them together now, and I will show you guys how it's looking like. But I need my 2 hands to do this. So basically I will just be adding like this, and I will mix together till it's okay. So this is it, just mix together like this. I've still not put it on the fire yet, but as you can see, the tomatoes is okay now. I still have a lot there, but this one is okay for this jollof. Just add everything. So now we'll put it back to the fire in a very low heat. So as you can see, there's not too much water. So all I will just do now is to take my I will just cover it with this one. So now I will just allow it to done. So after some time I will add butter. So for now, let me just cover it with this paper. Let's see how our jollof is going. You can see it's doing well, but it's not ready yet. It's doing well. So now we can now add our butter. to still have little. So I think that this one is enough. So basically we'll just leave it like this and cover it up. So we'll just cover it up. They won't want to check again. We'll just, you know, we'll just stir together. So you don't need to add water. Even the heat can make it done. So the other stew, we can use it to eat white rice. We can use it for another day use as well. So we'll just cover this up like so, and we'll just allow it to done together, and later we'll just mix carefully. So let's see how our food is doing. But remember, keep your gas in a very low heat, because jollof has the way of burning quickly. But even if it burns, it's not a problem, because even the burning taste is even good. Some people, they allow it to done. They want it to burn, sorry. They want it to burn because they want that taste of burning to be inside. So even me, I like the burning part as well. So as you can see, our jollof is doing well and good. But I will still allow it to dry. I will still give it more time to dry more than this. There is still water in it, so I will still allow it to dry very well. Let's cover it up once again. Cover it up once again. Let's cover it up like that. We'll give it more time, guys. So let's see if our jollof is ready. As you can see, guys, nobody will tell you that this rice is doing well and it's ready, very ready, guys. All the water has been dried off. Let me use this tonic gari to do it. You can see there's no water done at all. As you can see, the down is very dry. So, and it's very soft now, guys. So it's ready, and it tastes so good. Tastes so good, guys. So I hope everyone tried this. So if you see the video and you want to know how to make Nigerian jollof, I will also put all the ingredients at the description below. So please check and watch the video and cook this for yourself. Look at it, guys. How beautiful it's looking. It's ready, guys. It's very ready. And it's doing well. Wow. So our rice is ready. So when I serve it, you always see it. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for staying from the beginning to the end. That is our meat there that we have fried. And this is our Nigeria jollof. So guys, stay tuned and keep watching Pretty Ann Lifestyle TV channel. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. See you.